Folks, I needed a well-rested vacation, and I'm sorry I haven't gotten a lot of content out. But that is going to change now. Happy New Year. Welcome back. It's your buddy Orange Hat. And I'm bringing you a video. And so, this first video of the new year happens to be about Star Wars. And about this new director for the Rey film. And how women need to shape the story. It's about time that they had a woman to do it. This woman they have is this Sharim obaid-chinoy. So let's get into this. This is from Bounding into Comics. Shout out to you, Spencer. So, in a declaration that could seemingly only come from somebody who has spent the last decade completely detached from the once beloved sci-fi franchise, director Sharim obaid-chinoy has opined that one particularly exciting aspect of her upcoming Rey solo film is that it will finally, mind you, allow women to guide Star Wars narrative's direction. This woman absolutely has no idea about Star Wars at all. And I'm not just talking about Disney Star Wars, I'm talking about the original Star Wars. People forget that a woman actually edited the film of the original Star Wars. Yeah. So let's continue. Obaid-chinoy, whose directorial filmography primarily consists of documentaries highlighting the social plight faced by women in her home country of Pakistan, offered this insight into her forthcoming Dance with the Force while speaking to CNN's Christy Lou Stout for the network's 2023 New Year's Eve broadcast. Touted by Stout as the first woman and first person of color to direct a Star Wars film, because that's what matters these days. Not merit, not skill, but skin color and gender. I'm dancing this tune for a while and nobody seems to be listening. The director, who appeared via a pre-recorded interview with the anchor, opened their discussion by elaborating on her personal excitement towards her forthcoming Lucasfilm outing. I'm very thrilled about the project because I think that we are about to create something special. And we're in 2024 now, and I think it's about time that we had a woman come forward to shape the story in a galaxy far, far away. Just one question here, obaid-chinoy. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, did you know that George Lucas's, now ex-wife, did you know that she shaped Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope? Back in the 70s? Yeah. Apparently you were unaware of that. But let's continue. As noted above, the 2-episode Miss Marvel director's comments came off as absolutely baffling, giving the very real attention the overall Star Wars franchise has given to the female perspective ever since 2012 purchased by the House of Mouse. Well, also, again, Marsha Lucas. Following the completion of the sale, Disney proceeded to promote film producer Kathleen Karen Kennedy, KKK, to the president of Lucasfilm, at which time she proceeded to position the aforementioned Rey as overpowered, poorly written protagonist of the franchise's third and unfortunate canon trilogy. Yes, we all sadly remember that. Additionally, during her tenure as president, Kennedy has also overseen the production of such Star Wars television series as The Mandalorian, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Ahsoka, each of which made heavy-handed, even forceful attempts at boosting the franchise's profiles of their respective female leads. Often, by the way, Obi-Wan Kenobi had a female lead. Obi-Wan Kenobi wasn't even the lead in his frickin' show. Just wanted to let you all know that. It was some character named Reva. Since her introduction to The Mandalorian, Bo-Katan has managed to upstage Din Djarin at nearly every turn of their adventures, with even the climax to the latter's ongoing feud with Moff Gideon being brought to a close by his female ally. And Obi-Wan Kenobi, despite her being far more inexperienced in combat and force manipulation than even her fellow Inquisitorious members, as evidenced by her absolute handling by the Grand Inquisitor, Reva is still shown as being able to briefly go toe-to-toe with Darth Vader himself, even managing to disarm the Dark Lord of his lightsaber before her eventual defeat. Then there's the fact that Ahsoka centered around the cast of primarily female heroines, which, while not an objective negative in and of itself, is notable due to how it pokes a hole in Obaid-Chinoy's statement. So yeah, those 3 shows, female directors, yeah. So, seems that females have been shaping Star Wars for the last 12 years-ish. Well, let's continue, shall we? Further countering the director's narrative is the reality that not only have numerous women served in various behind-the-scenes roles of the franchise, such as A New Hope editor Marsha Lucas, Obi-Wan director Deborah Chow, Mandalorian director Bryce Dallas Howard, Ahsoka directors Jennifer Getzinger and Geeta Vasant Patel, and Rebels co-creator Carrie Beck. But that its next entry, The Acolyte, will be helmed, written, and star a team of primarily women. So, yeah. Notably, this is not the first time Obaid-Chinoy has positioned her upcoming Star Wars outing as the franchise's breaking the glass ceiling moment. Speaking to Vice News, following the film's announcement in May 2023, the director explained her role as the first woman to direct a Star Wars feature. I've always kicked open doors that were previously closed, and I think my feeling is that there is a critical mass of women who have begun to move forward in places that were previously closed to them. And in fact, here's the thing. This is such a fucking lie, folks. If you look at Hollywood, there have been freaking female directors since, I believe, the 80s, but definitely during the 90s. There have been female leads since freaking the 70s. Possibly even, or no, actually scratch that. 50s and 60s. So yeah, the glass ceiling was shattered before some of these people were even born. Just to let you know. As of writing, Rey's return to the silver screen is currently set for some time in 2026. Yeah, they also didn't, there's just one thing that they didn't cover in the article. She also wants to make men feel uncomfortable. Yeah, this was also something that she was talking about in her interview, and how she wants to make men uncomfortable so that men can self-reflect on how simply by being men, they are oppressive to women. Yeah, this is the person that they want directing Star Wars, the new Rey film, or as Lethal Lightning would call it, Rey Bay. Yeah. This woman who is completely delusional, has no sense of history, is most likely mentally retarded in some sort of way, because apparently when you are mentally retarded, I am using that by the definitive standard, folks. The definition being held back and hindered. So I am not using it in a derogatory standard. I am simply saying for the fact that this woman is mentally retarded due to the fact that she is held back by her own ignorance. Yes, this woman is retarded by her ignorance, that she is unaware, even though it is publicly available information, of all of this in an article that has shown that she is not the first to do anything when it comes to Star Wars. Maybe she is the first Pakistani to do anything in Star Wars. But even then, I don't think that really is the fact or the truth. Because I do believe that when they were doing shooting in Tunisia, they had a lot of different people from all over in Africa coming around to do extras work and shit. Could be wrong, but yeah. A lot of people seem to forget that George Lucas shot the Tatooine sequences in Africa. So yeah, there was a lot of people of color in his films. True, a lot of them may have been wearing masks, but you even see some of the people walking around Mos Eisley as dark-skinned, if you actually pay attention to the background. But yeah, they don't care about that because, well, it's not Disney, you know. That's the original stuff. Doesn't count until Disney did it. Anyway, folks, that is going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think of this woman and her abhorrent lies? Do you remember about Marsha Lucas? Do you remember all this other crap that Disney did, thinking that they broke the glass ceiling when actually it was broken by Marsha Lucas? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, folks. This has been Orange Hat. You all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all tonight on my Godzilla -1 discussion. Later. Stay humble.